Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight it was a very volatile session, and as you can see from the technical implications, has left us somewhat a little bit of a bearish story when it comes to the Australian dollar. With the market challenging the upside above 73 cents, the bulls ended up in a bull trap, and therefore with the bearish divergence coming through has made the market in somewhat a negative sentiment, and therefore from the shooting star looks for further guidance to the downside. Now we do need to see confirmation from a break around 72.25.35, and therefore would give further indication towards the downside and look back towards the bottom side of the range somewhere around 71 to 70 cents. It is assessed though we need to see the ADX stop trending, so we may see one more test to the upside, but I do anticipate further bearish activity above 73 cents and eventually see the market test down, but wait for the confirmation to support this shooting star. But the bearish divergence is somewhat still holding to support the call. The euro, as you can see here, posted a bearish outside range day after the market tested briefly to the top side and ended to a negative sentiment. We still need confirmation from this bearish outside range day, and if we do see a break around 117.75 will give us further indication back towards the lows to 117 to maybe 116. I do like this candle. It's very heavy and therefore should support the bearish case, but keep an eye on the technicals because I would like both of the leading indicators to support my view. I gave a lot of emphasis on the downside yesterday, that the fact we were getting awfully low when it came to the weekly and also when it came to the monthly, and therefore, as you can see, yen strength reversed sharply from the lows of 103 back up to 105 and finding this trend resistance around 105.50-55, capping the rally. I would still be a little bit cautious because we may get a pullback to about 104.20-25 and then maybe one more test to the upside, and therefore could see this pullback pressure the break of 105 somewhere around 20.30 because it would have lowered on this pullback, and maybe see a rally up to 106. Sterling, well, we got a couple of dojis here and the market's still not quite convincing as we look towards this level of 131.80 to 132. I still anticipate the market will fail and therefore look towards the downside. One thing to note is that the pound was a little bit stronger as the US dollar rebounded overnight. So let's see if the market can fail above 132 and look back towards 128.70. My view on sterling yen is neutral, purely for the fact is that we've broken through 138 on the back of the yen surging on yen weakness. So therefore the market may find a little bit more upside test, but I'd rather keep out for the moment until I get a better confirmation on the view. Gold dropped 115 points overnight, and from the rejection and caught in a bull trap close to that 1,970, with 65 being a high, hit the low side of the range of 1,850 and bounced. The market is attempting to recover, as we can see here, but I will say that the market is concerning, that the fact is we're still a little bit negative. So I would rather sit out for the next 24 hours and see where we close tomorrow. Finishing off with oil, well, the market at one point was up 10%, but then ended up with about 6% after rejecting the level of $41.70. I do anticipate we could see a little bit of weakness into tonight, and therefore could see a pullback to the lows around $37 and reassess from there. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday pool, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.